Hello, how are you?
Great, thanks.
And so today's been really, really fun. How have you found it?
Incredible. It's amazing to be back in London. I left here when I was 18 years old, and so to come back and put on this very spectacular magic show in this very spectacular building is pretty great.
Yes, I was going to say London Coliseum. Was this a theatre that worked well with what we're going to see in this show?
Yes, so I am told that the Coliseum originally started out as like a pleasure palace, a place that you'd come and see spectacular variety entertainment, when it was first built. So I think it's a fantastic show to see in this building, and whilst it's a massive theatre, it's sort of quite intimate and quite sort of, I think there's no bad seats in this theatre. So perfect place for the most spectacular magic show in the world.
And obviously For Now You See Me, I love the films. Are you a big fan of the film?
Of course, the films are amazing. What they did particularly well is like magic for a long time was stuck in 1980, right? It's like sequins and tigers, and it just was like, or whatever. Now You See Me came along and made it like really hip and really fresh, and we've really lent into that with this and made kind of magic cool again, and big spectacular stage magic that will blow your mind has now become in vogue, and I think that's what we're trying to do with this show, and I think we've succeeded.
Can it be quite hard though to translate a film? Because obviously film you can get special effects, CGIs, into a theatre show.
Well, I actually think it has the opposite effect. So I get asked this a lot, like how has social media changed magic, and you can see everything online. Well, you can see anything online. You can see AI online. You can see YouTube's online. You can see anything you want. You dial into your phone and a second later. And I think the live experience has become so special and so rare. The commodity of being in the room where it happens is what makes it so special. And live magic, when you're seeing it with your own eyes, it is so spectacular. It's 10,000 times better than seeing it on YouTube where you think it might be faked or rigged or what have you. So I think it's much better seeing it live, and that's why it's been successful.
I must admit, the first sequence we saw today, my mouth was on the floor. But for you, without giving too much away, what is your favourite scene in this show?
I think the last scene is really, really special because you get to find out about who the horsemen are, where they're from, and we do something that can only happen in that particular moment with those particular people. It's a very emotional piece that kind of ties the show together. That's always my favourite part.
And for fans of the film, should they not come in thinking it's going to be exactly the same as the film?
There's no story. So we're not doing the film on stage whatsoever. We're doing the show that the Four Horsemen would have done in the movie on stage. We're leaning into it that way, which is a much more fun evening of entertainment in terms of spectacular magic.
And when it comes to casting as well, how did you find the perfect cast?
Well, we've been producing sort of large-scale magic shows for a long time, so we kind of know where everybody is. Like, there's not that many of them. It's pretty rare to find these guys at this level. So we kind of do, but we do have surprises. So like Rafferty, he's 17. He wasn't on our radar, and he was on BGT, and we sort of was like, he's amazing. We should book him. So you do every now and again find someone really special, and we kind of add them to the cast. So it's really nice.
And obviously Lionsgate is involved because it's part of Lionsgate, but have any of the cast reached out or seen at this theatre show yet?
They certainly have. There are cast members from the movie that are due to come. We're opening in Vegas in the MGM Grand in David Copperfield's old theatre on October the 17th. So both London and Vegas, we are expecting some cast members to come, yeah.
Will also the show be different in Vegas? Will it? Because obviously I feel like Vegas is elevated way more, even for like residencies for artists who perform there. Will it be a bit more elevated than in London, which is more of a calmer place?
No. London and Vegas will be equally spectacular in their own ways.
And then lastly, what else can we expect from you other than this show in Vegas and in London?
Well, I just opened Game of Thrones at the Royal Shakespeare Company, so that's my other show happening, and we own Cirque Alice, which is a beautiful Alice in Wonderland show that opens at the Royal Festival Hall at Christmas, and it's really nice to be back in London. I live in LA, I lived all over the world, and I left London at 18 when I was a very poor unemployed fiddle player, so to come back and have these spectacular shows be around this town is very special to me.
Mate, I'm so excited to watch this, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.